Hello, I'm Laura Marshall.
And I'm Melinda Rose, and this is Light Matters for June 13th, 2012.
On this week's show, 2 studies boost quantum memory storage, a mirror that virtually eliminates driver blind spots is patented, Lidar reveals the ruins of a lost city, and we bring you some notable business news.
2 independent studies stretch the manipulation times of quantum bits of information, and these longer lifetimes suggest that spin-based qubit systems are a feasible foundation for realizing a practical quantum computer. Quantum computers could complete in minutes calculations that might take today's supercomputers years. Physicists at Simon Fraser University in British Columbia, working with colleagues at Oxford University and in Germany, developed a highly enriched, highly purified silicon that has such an extremely sharp spectral line that it sets a record in solid-state systems. So much so that it allows quantum processes to be observed and measured in a solid state thought previously to require a near-perfect vacuum. Using the material, they extended from seconds to 3 minutes the time in which one can manipulate, observe, and measure the information stored. In another study using synthetic diamond grown by Element 6 in England, physicists at Harvard, the Max Planck Institute of Quantum Optics, and Caltech set a new room temperature quantum information storage record of more than 1 second, 1,000 times longer than previously recorded. It marked the first time that such long memory times were reported for a material at room temperature. The scientists caution, however, that the world is still a long way from practical quantum computers. Both studies appear in Science.
A subtly curved side mirror invented by Drexel University math professor R. Andrew Hicks dramatically increases the field of view with minimal distortion by using a mathematical algorithm that precisely controls the angle of light bouncing off the curving mirror. Hicks's mirror has a field of view of about 45 degrees compared to 15 to 17 degrees in the flat side mirror. Unlike simple curved mirrors that can squash the perceived shape of objects and make straight lines appear curved, Hicks's mirror barely detects any visual distortions of shapes and straight lines. But don't get too excited about seeing this installed in your next car, at least in the US, because regulations here dictate that new cars must have a flat mirror on the driver's side. Curved mirrors are allowed for passenger side mirrors only if they include the sentence, "Objects in mirror are closer than they appear." Because of such regulations, Hicks's mirror will not be installed on new cars sold in the US anytime soon. Slightly curved mirrors are allowed on some new cars in certain European and Asian countries. In the US, it could be sold as an aftermarket product.
Airborne laser mapping has revealed archaeological ruins in a remote region of Honduras that may contain the legendary lost city of Ciudad Blanca, or White City. Scientists from the University of Houston and the National Science Foundation's National Center for Airborne Laser Mapping completed the first light detection and ranging survey of part of the country's Mosquitia region, one of the least explored virgin rainforests. The team blanketed the area with 25 to 50 laser pulses per square meter, a total of more than 4 billion laser shots. Initial analysis ID'd ruins that could be those of Ciudad Blanca or other long-hidden sites. In 2009, UH scientists and a field team used airborne LiDAR to map the Carousel archaeological site in Belize, capturing ruins and agricultural terraces not discovered by archaeologists working on the ground for more than 25 years.
The Canadian Photonics Industry Consortium, a merger of 2 established Canadian photonics organizations, was officially launched last week at Photonics North 2012. The consortium aims to accelerate the application and adoption of Canadian photonics technologies across all sectors of the global economy. It brings together 10 inaugural member organizations across Canada, including small to medium-sized firms, multinational corporations, and research centers. CPIC will address the needs of Canadian photonics companies, including access to financing, new technologies, talent, and commercial opportunities. As a first priority, the consortium plans to connect photonics firms to prospective customers in communications, energy and lighting, life sciences and healthcare, defense and security, transport, and manufacturing. Canada's photonics sector is composed of 450 firms that collectively employ more than 20,000 people.
Well, the 2013 PRISM Awards application process is now open, so make sure you enter your innovative product. There are 10 categories to choose from.
The PRISM Awards is a great venue for promoting your innovative product, but don't just take our word for it. Here's what past finalist Ulrika Haug of Cogenra had to say.
We feel absolutely honored to be even considered to be nominated for this award, and especially considering some of the other well-deserving nominees. And to us, this really is just, this nomination is really just further validation of the fact of our mission and of the fact that the market is really demanding this. So we're absolutely honored.
To apply, click on the PRISM Awards logo in this video or visit PhotonicsPrismAwards.com.
You may have noticed a couple of new features in our Light Matters programs. The Light Matters player at Photonics.com now features tabs which will take you directly to each story in the show.
And within the show itself, there are now clickable links to read each of our stories on Photonics.com. Look for the Read the Story link in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Unfortunately, these features are not available on YouTube or iTunes and are only on our Photonics.com player.
That's it for this edition of Light Matters, the industry's only weekly newscast. We'd like to hear from you. Tell us what you think about these new features and what you like or don't like about our program. We welcome your comments and suggestions at lightmatters@photonics.com.
You'll find links to share and subscribe to Light Matters by clicking the Share with Friends button on our video player.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.